Welcome one and all, whoever may be watching this. This will be part 9 of Shadows over Loathing. Said it properly? Yes. Success. I do just want to quickly say I wasn't actually expecting this playthrough to be as, I want to say successful, but compared to other people's playthroughs, anyways, for me it's quite successful. In a sense, and I just want to give a shout out and just say thank you for all the views and for the likes and the odd comment here and there. Please drop a comment saying what your favorite joke has been in this game, or favorite line or situation. It's all just so ridiculous and I love it to pieces. Feel free to make fun of me for my attempts to give the characters different voices, because I laugh at myself, so I can only imagine someone out there must be having a huge laugh at that. Okay, so this seems like a pretty normal house in a pretty nice neighborhood, but there's something odd about it. Some sort of uncomfortable energy that makes the hair on the back of your neck stand up. Maybe it's something to do with the weird droning tone you hear coming from inside, like a pained, inhumane groan consistently rising in pitch. Okay, so we're at an eerie house because I kind of figured maybe exploring somewhere new might open up possibilities as far as food is concerned. You knock but hear no response, so you nose your way inside. That eerie sound is even louder in here. It seems to be coming from upstairs. Also, the owner's interior design sensibilities are a little strange. Huh? But it's all in German. Und du kannst kein Deutsch gesprochen. Guess we're going upstairs. Oh. Whoa, who are you? Why are you in my house? Sorry for intruding, but I heard the music, and I guess I have an intrusive nature. My name's Essie Phillips. Well, I am Ernst Zimmer. Forgive me for not stopping, but it is vital that I continue playing. What are you doing? There is a darkness beneath my house. Did you check the fuse box? No, it's probably that then. Listen to me. I had a dream, a premonition of a dark rift appearing in my basement and growing until it swallowed the entire house, and then the neighborhood, and then the world. Wow, that's quite a dream. It was not just a dream. I went downstairs to check the basement, and there is indeed a rift. As of now, it is still small. I must keep playing this cello to prevent it from growing any larger. I'm sure there's a rational explanation. Probably just a trick of the light, plus your anxiety over the nightmare. Oh, You're probably right. Just an old man jumping at shadows, I suppose. Happens to the best of us. Don't worry, everything's fine. Okay, that's kind of nice, but I'm assuming we're going to regret this decision. Uh-oh, maybe convincing Zimmer to stop playing his cello wasn't such a good idea after all. Oops. Oh dear. It would appear that two ghosts are playing a very spirited game of chess. Yikes. Oh, nice. All albeit and no spiel makes Ernst a dull boy. That was the stuff that was in German before, no? Oh jeez, that sure is a dark rift in space over there, just like Zimmer was afraid of. Well, nuts. Does he have food? Please take something. Please. Yes. You find yourself in an infinite black void. Well, it looks like an infinite black void, but you have the uneasy feeling that your brain is only showing you an infinite black void because it doesn't want to try and process what this place actually looks like. It's a weird feeling. Look around. This creature is built more or less like a large muscular person. If you built a large muscular person out of some kind of writhing black ooze and or smoke and or just plain raw darkness. It has a fist-sized glowing crystal embedded in its chest, about where its sternum would be, and as you draw near you can feel it radiating invisible waves of energy, kind of like the heat coming off of a radiator, except also the opposite of that, and also not at all related to that. Look, incomprehensible forces are tricky to describe, okay? The creature shambles back and forth, waving its arms in a way that almost looks like it's dancing, or praying, or maybe just absent-mindedly flailing. It seems oblivious to your presence, although that will probably change pretty quick if you try to interfere with it. Like, say, if you tried to pry the glowing crystal out of its chest. The creature looks a fair bit weaker than it did when you came in. Yeah, I know, I'm trying to turn all of the things off. Hey, buddy. Oop. You approach the shambling shadow beast, which is continuing to shamble. The crystal in its chest sparkles importantly at you. The creature looks extremely weak, almost docile. You make a quick grab for the crystal, but it's firmly lodged in the creature's chest. The creature howls, and its long spindly arms flail ineffectively as you, barely cognizant of your actions, plunge your hands into murky flesh, fingers questing through lukewarm tar until they find ribs, gritting your teeth, forcing open the cage, creaking, cracking, snapping like dry branches. You grab your prize and tear it free of the muck. The creature evaporates in a sigh of smoke. The crystal is both warm and cold in your hand, and has a slight buzzing vibration to it. Oh, I feel like destroying it is the way to go. You pull a hammer out of your inventory, or if you don't actually have a hammer, what object would be the most hammer adjacent, and give the crystal a solid thwack. It makes a sound like a baby being torn in half and bursts into glittering shards that shoot off into the darkness. Immediately you feel, well, I was going to say a massive earthquake, but since you aren't standing on the ground, you wouldn't feel that. It's probably more of an everything quake. You should probably get out of here. Uh-oh. You run, swim, hover back to the rift as fast as possible and dive back through it just before it collapses, vanishes, heals. Thankfully, you find yourself back in Ernst Zimmer's basement and not some kind of horrible between-dimensions purgatory. You run up the stairs and tell Ernst the good news. Whew. Ernst Zimmer is looking pretty nervous about this whole situation. Hi, Ernst. Hello. I fixed it. I closed the rift. You did? That's wonderful. I owe you my life and probably also my house's life. Here, take this cello. I have no further need of it, and to be quite frank with you, the thought of playing it ever again only pains me. Whoa, thanks. Alright, well, I've got a cello. Not gonna help me as far as food is concerned. You see a familiar-looking person heading towards you on the path. As they get nearer, you realize the reason she looks so familiar is because she looks exactly like you. Greet her. Hi. Are you a clone, or is this a time paradox, or what? Turns out it's a time paradox, I guess. Whoa, crazy. I agree. High five! The two of you, literally speaking, exchange a friendly high five. Wish her luck. Okay, well, I should get going. Yeah, me too. Good luck. Yeah, me too. Huh? Oh, haha. I'll remember that one. You did. Okay, but that didn't get me any food. That's really, at the end of the day, is what I've been wanting. And the one thing that I can't get. So I think I'm just gonna have to fight this dude, which makes me sad. It's kind of like if I could give him one more thing, but all I've got are sardines, and he's not gonna take those. So I have to fight him. What are the reasons? Well, first of all, he seems like a pretty decent guy. No, I totally agree. And the second reason is that while you've been doing whatever it is you've been doing in your life, he's been swinging iron beams around, driving posts to the ground with sledgehammers, lugging sacks of concrete and stuff like that. Which, okay, I get it, but I just can't find anything else for him to eat. I need to get one more thing. My only options would be fight the dude, which I don't particularly want to do, or just do side quests until I get food. So, we could go back to the lighthouse, because when I was editing I did realize there was an oven there. You notice a particularly cobweb-strewn copse of trees, and as you get near it, you catch a glimpse of a big hole full of spiders in the middle of it. You can just barely read the old wooden sign next to it declaring to the world that this hole belongs to Peepo Peppo. I'm gonna pretend I didn't find it. Okay, so... oh, yep. I'm using my mouse, which I sort of interchange a little bit. Oh, but I've already given the dude a tea biscuit. And if he can only have one thing a day, I mean, I know I fed him other things since the tea biscuit, but I guess if that's all I can make, let's do it. Maybe I'll find some other ingredients along the way. It's really all I can hope for. Let's go the fairy lair. Essie! Look what Gabby has found! You turn around to see Gabby, who apparently wandered off into the woods while you weren't looking, returning with a big handful of meat. Whoa, what? It's meat found by Gabby. I can see that, but here, you take it. Gabby's purse is too filled with candy. Should I ask where you found this? Nope. Okay. Alright, fairy lair time. Oh, okay, I got a fairy knife. I mean, I kind of would prefer food. The fairies put up their tiny jukes as you approach. Is that my only option here? I have to fight fairies? And a spider, of course. Leave my turtle alone! What is with everyone and trying to kill my turtle? Alright, 9, 10, 16, 12. Okay. Let's take out this dude. Oh, I can hypnotize? What? Decrease fairy thwomps. Ah. Use once per fight. Okay. Maybe I should save that for one of the big guys, because I feel like we could just take this dude out. Did he just shrug at me? I don't appreciate being shrugged at. Go, my spider dude. Yes. Okay, Gabby. So I will need to be healed at some point, but let's just pow. Whoa! She just exploded and I'm about to die. I'm also poisoned. I forgot about that bit. No, come back to me. I have nothing that stops poison anymore. Oh, that's such a bad thing on my part. I mean, if I can heal myself. All these things... Okay, the only thing I can do is this gauze. On my face. Okay, oh, hold on. So this dude only has 1 health left, so... And then... Oh! Yeah, take that, buddy. Yes! Oh, I got fairy cake! Is that actual food, though? Hold up, hold up. It is food! Let's get out of here! Oh. No, so I've got a twisted ankle and a hand injury. Oh, I want this chapter to be over with. Hold on, let me look at my stats. -1 muscle. Oh, because, you know, I had so much muscle to begin with. How do I just leave? Is that an option? A cheeky squirrel challenges you to a race. It is a difficult course involving several jumps and climbs. Never race a rodent, okay? It's like you should never take a... No, you should never put a blanket over an owl. These are important facts when it comes to animals. I love that she just thuds on the ground every time she goes through it. Hello, I have something for you to eat. Take a fairy cake. Yes! Oh, chase the ways. Thank you. What else is around? Okay, nothing. What's this door about? Oh, that's just the toilet. Hello. Oh, yay! I love that flashing the toilet gives me XP. My parents taught me manners. Is that what that goes under? I don't know. Alright, huzzah! We have a valve. It's only taken my lifetime. That's not true, like 20 minutes of my life. You happen upon a small rest stop. Oh, I've already done this. But with red cola, yes, I'm gonna buy. So now I've got red cola and blue cola. I am neutral in this war. Mate, I've got you a valve. Hi. Hello again. I got you the valve you asked for. Did you install it? No, I have it right here. Won't do us much good in your hands like that. Go hook it up to the pump outside. Fine. Fine. Fortunately, the place where it slots in is clearly labelled. Yes. As it should be. Hey mate. I've installed the valve. Oh yep, I've been watching the water level through the window here. Should be dry enough for our purposes now. Come on upstairs. He disappears through the door behind him. Follow him. Okay, here we are. So we're looking for a compass, which I'm assuming he'll give us in due time, maybe? You only use 60-watt light bulbs? Don't need much, ain't that big a lake? Huh. Oh, of course, we're in a lighthouse for a lake. Well, here we are. Welcome to where the magic happens. Magic? Sure. Fiat lux. Heh, old lighthouse keeper's joke. So, can I have the compass now? What? No, certainly not. I need that. But you asked if I had an old compass, and I said I did, and that I'd show it to you. Never said nothing about giving it to you. Oh, well, I really need it. So do I. I gotta calibrate this lamp to the North Star every so often, and I need a good compass to show me which one is the north one. What if I get you a new one? Nope, I said a good one. The new ones ain't any use at all. Why not? 'Cause of how they changed them. What, changed the compasses? They didn't teach you that in school? Folks got short memories. It was only round about the turn of the century. Some atlas company brought the patent on West and rebranded it as New North. Then they did a recall on all the compasses and issued new ones. They all point west now, and that's useless for my purposes. Okay. Well, how about I find you another old one then? If you can find another pre-New North compass in at least as good a condition as mine, then sure, I'll swap you. Don't really get what the point of that would be though, since you'd already have one. Well, it's a long story. Never mind then. Here, maybe this will help you. Most of the old compasses got radium paint on all the dials so you can read 'em at night. This old Geiger counter ought to be able to pick up the radiation from that. Yay! Where should I start? Well, most folks consider the old kind of compass to be trash nowadays, and if I was trash, I'd probably be at the old junkyard. Neat, thanks. Okay, so while we're in the junkyard, we need to look out for stuff that will increase my stench armor. I need to get it up to 5, and we can go figure out the situation with the vampires. Is the trash yard? Yay, junkyard. I'm so glad everything is just in this location. You see a faded billboard advertising some kind of crystal shop. Yes, we're taking a detour. Let's go. Oh wow, that's a huge detour. Hello, crystals. Again, just for anyone watching who might not know, I am a geologist by trade. Oh, there's nothing here. The proprietress of this empty store has nothing to proprieteer. What do you sell here? What do you think? Well, nothing. You're dead, right, aren't you? And that's funny, don't you think? 'Cause you'd really think that a crystal store next to a crystal mine would sell crystals, wouldn't you? I would, yes. Let me tell you a little story about a young woman whose name is me. Oh, please don't. My parents wanted me to go straight into college, so that's what I did. But college girls, they're only thinking about one thing, getting a degree so they can work in a mine. I'm not like regular girls, lady. I want to sell the things that come out of a mine. Sure, gases and such. So I dropped out and moved across 13 states to the best crystal mine in the country. But when I arrived, the mine was out of business, and now so I am, for I even got started. Want me to check out that mine? Yeah, and break me off a couple of crystals. Who were you thinking? Huh? Not asking you to clear out the whole mine, lady, but with just a few crystals I can afford to send my whole sorority down there. I'll see what I can do. Okay, I may have read some of that wrong, apologies. Let's clear out. I'm all about mines. Okay, you wander off the main path and stroll among you stroll along among the trees for a bit. It's nice to get out in nature for a bit, at least until you okay, I've done this already. I guess fight. Do not go for my turtle. Oh, far out. They really have it in for my poor little turtle. Alright, so we got big spider, Little spiders. Intends to poison Essie. Tends to poison your least poisoned ally for 6. Tends to bite Gabby. Right, and we've got nothing that helps with poison. Let's decrease this dude's, or let's hypnotize this dude. For whatever that's worth. I don't quite know how stench armor is going to help me. Swear I wish there was a bit more of an explanation behind some of these things. Okay, so we've got nothing to help with poison, so let's just get on with this. Oh, Gabby, I'm sorry. Okay, you heal yourself. How come you only +1 poison me when you poison my pet for 6? What up with that? Oh, because I decreased its stats. Okay, I gotcha. I understand how this game works, okay? Jeez, don't judge me. Teamwork makes the dream work. Yes, more globs of spiders. Yes, my turtle gets 1 more health. Maybe he won't die straight away now. Hey, hi, hello there. Oop, wrong button.